Joining me at this time is the head coach of the Billingham Stars, Stephen Foster. Steve, a great game there of hockey for any neutral to watch, but you've got to be disappointed with the result in the end.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the boys have been doing really well recently, and we wanted to keep that ball rolling, but it obviously wasn't meant to be tonight.
And we mentioned it in the commentary, and we picked it up in the interview before with Bez Hughes. A lot of cages on tonight there for Widnes. How, as a coach, do you cope with that?
You just a player's a player. From our point of view, you still got to follow through with your checks. You still got to contain them wherever they're at on the ice, and it shouldn't be any different.
Now, Billingham came with a game plan quite clear to see. That first period, in our eyes, you dominated that and you shut Widnes down from really getting anything going. What do you think the difference was between the first and the second?
I just think we lost our way a little bit. I actually thought our second period was better than our first. I thought we created a few more opportunities, which is what we were wanting to do. We didn't feel that we'd created enough in the first period. We thought we had them, but we just didn't quite have the quality to put them away.
And Tom stood on his head and neck today. He had a lot of rubber thrown at him, especially in that later periods as well. And then he's got guys obviously in front of him, like Mike Elder, Chris Sykes, Patrick Grigors are all there supporting him as well. Knowing you've got that in front of you as a netminder, it's got to be confident building anyway. But again, the performance Tom put on, it could have quite easily been a one-way score tonight.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Tom's doing that for us week in, week out. And I think it's both ways. I think as a goalie, you get confidence with what's in front of you, and the forwards and defence get confidence when they know there's, they've got good goalkeeping behind them as well, because they know they can, if they do the job, there's always a chance we can win any game.
And lastly, I'll just say and highlight, obviously, the cages for yourself. Obviously, young Finn Braden out there is an absolute nuisance when he wants to be. Spragging as well. The boys are stepping up, and they're certainly showing that they can hang with the big boys in the league now. Billingham have been through that development period. You're now catching some of the other teams on the foot on their development period. What have you got to do to really capitalise on that?
I mean, we've obviously, like you say, Finn and Tommy, they're obviously with the leads as well. Getting little bits of ice time with them, training with them now and again, which obviously does help. I think at the end of the day, we've just got to keep going with what we've got. We've got a lot of good young ones that are still young and developing, so they've still got somewhere to go. So Rob and myself, that's our game plan, is just to keep making sure we develop them. Yes, we've got Rolly coming in there as well to help us out, but we also have to make sure that we still develop those young ones, because they can be a massive force for many years, and if we can just keep that going, then that should be our job, and keep pushing forward.
Excellent. Well, Steve, we wish you and the Stars the best of luck for the rest of the season, and we'll see you again soon.
Thank you.